till the world hears your voice, till you take over the world.
We'll keep the fire burning through the dark. I go there by your side.
When you're looking for a hero, I'll stand by you like a shadow.
But keep the fire burning through the dark. I go there by your side. It's not over, it only just began. You've come closer than you've ever been.
Take your chances, it won't hurt to try. No need to worry, I'll go there by your side. Till the world hears your voice, till you take over the world. I can carry on my time for any load. I'll go there by your side. When you're looking for a hero, I'll stand by you like a shadow. I can carry on my time for any load. I'll go there by your side.
You're not there yet, but you're on the way. I day with you, I no go forget you.
No matter where you come from, we go there like one tribe. Oh, yeah. No need to worry, I go there by your side. Oh, till the world hears your voice, till you take over the world. I go carry on my time for any hope. I go there by your side. When you're looking for a hero, I'll stand by you like a shadow. I go carry on my time for any hope. I go there by your side. Till you take over the world. Take over the world. Carry on my time for any hope. I go there by your side. By your side. When you're looking for a hero, I'll stand by you like a shadow. I'll stand by you like a shadow. Carry on my time for any hope. I go there by your side. I go there, I go there. We go there like one tribe. I go there by your side. I go there by your side. We go there like one tribe. I go there by your side. I go there.
Okay, so a very good morning to you, everyone. Thank you so very much for being here today. Welcome to the LSA training for today. Great morning. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Hope you had a great week. And this is our first set of LSA training for the month of November. Happy new month. Shout out to all of you who may be celebrating their birthdays this November. Well done. Please let me know that you can hear me loud and clear so that I can make progress this morning and proceed on the conversation. Let me know that you can hear me loud and clear, everyone, so I can make progress on the conversation for this morning. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Okay, fantastic. Everyone can hear me loud and clear. So we'll begin the conversation this morning. Today, we are going to be talking about the online economy and social media etiquette. This is very important for us to look at this time because There's so many things that's happening in the world today. Like you already know, we no longer go online, right? How many of you were told about a period where there used to be cyber cafe, where you can go to the cyber cafe, you buy time? How many of you ever bought time? I don't think anybody here should have bought time though, because that thing existed way back. When you go to the cyber cafe, you go and browse, you buy time. They'll give you a timing for 1 hour, or you buy time for 30 minutes, right? There was a time like that where people would go online. So then they'll say, okay, they are going online. But the reality we have today is that you no longer go online, we live online. Are you getting this? We no longer go online to go and buy time to do 30 minutes. And then when you're about to finish your meal, your time goes out, your system will log out. You have to go and beg the operator, okay, please help me with 5 more minutes to just send the mail. There was a time like that, people used to buy time to go online. But today, we no longer go online, we live online. And let me ask us a question. If today was your birthday, or if today is your birthday, and somebody gave you the offer either to give you a 30-inch cake or 30-feet cake or 1 month of unlimited data, which would you prefer? Let me see in the comments. If today is your birthday and somebody says, what would you want? 1 month of unlimited data, high-speed data, 5G network, or a 30-feet cake? Which would you take? Somebody said data. That's to tell you how much we live online. People would rather take data than a birthday cake on their birthday, right? And also, if someone gets to, that's how much we live online, because we prefer data. Now, the only time people don't care about their steez is if their data is about to go out. They don't mind to beg and say, please stop for me. Oh, please share data with me. People don't have steez when it comes to data. They can literally beg when it comes to data and say, please help me with sub, or share data with me, or share Wi-Fi for me. When it comes to data, that's how much we are now online. So it's important that we also get to understand what the online economy is like, and then also understand social media etiquette, because the truth is this: there's a way to play on social media. There are basic etiquette rules to follow on social media. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And I hope that we'll be able to learn as much as possible for the short time that we have, and also be able to ask questions when that time comes. So let's begin our slide for this morning. So please, before we start, do well to share with your friends, your colleagues, remind them, share on your group chats, because we are barely 90 persons in the class right now, and we should be more than that. So please remind your colleagues, remind your classmates, remind your classmates that they should be here so that we can begin the conversation this morning. Okay, so let's get our slide up and running. The online economy and social media etiquette. The online economy and social media etiquette. Now, let's make progress. Now, the online economy is a vast and complex system that fundamentally reshaped how we live, how we work, and how we interact. I'll say that again. The online economy is a vast and complex system that has fundamentally reshaped how we live, how we work, and how we interact. Before the advent of the pandemic in 2020, people were not heavily invested in online per se. But when the pandemic struck and the world shut down for about 9 months, a lot of things moved online, including LSD. This week that just passed was the first time we're doing a physical training in 5 years. The first time in 5 years. And that was because it was the Jobberman soft skill training and he wanted us to do it physically, right? But you see how the world has been reshaped after the pandemic. So there was a world before the pandemic And this is the post-pandemic world. And in this post-pandemic world, a lot of things happen online. And like I told us earlier when we started, we don't go online, we live online. Back in the day, we used to go online. We used to buy time and go online. But we don't go online anymore. We live online. In fact, if you don't have data, it's as though that you are not complete. How many of you have felt that way? You wake up in the morning, your data has run out, and then there's no way for you to get data. How many of you just feel like your day is just on a standstill because you don't have data to go online? In fact, your phone is technically useless to you if there is no data on it. If there's no internet on it, your phone is technically useless. You use it to play game alone because you can't go online. That's how much we are in the online economy. It is a vast, complex system that has fundamentally reshaped how we live, how we work, and how we interact. You see what we are doing now? This is online. You're somewhere in your hostel, somewhere in town, or you're somewhere doing something, but you are part of this conversation right now because this is how we now interact. As against when we sit in the classroom. This is the new classroom, right? The online economy, also known as the digital economy or the internet economy or the cyber economy. It refers to economic activities that are enabled by the internet and digital technologies. So, long story short, when we talk about the online economy, we're talking about economic activities that are enabled by the internet and digital technologies. Right now, as we speak, a lot of people are online vendors. They are selling something, either a product or a service, thanks to the online economy. Not many people have brick and mortar shops anymore. People's WhatsApp status is not their shop. You see them early in the morning. Arise and shine, light of the world is awake. We're open to customers. Every day they do that. That is now their online shop. Are you getting it? So the online economy refers to all economic activities that are enabled by the internet and digital technologies. Now, it is not just about buying and selling online. So when we say online economy, people think, oh, it's just buying and selling online. No, it's not just buying and selling online. It encompasses the whole entire ecosystem of value creation, value exchange, consumption that happens in the digital realm. Are you getting this? It is not about buying alone. It's not about selling alone. It encompasses the entire ecosystem of value creation, of exchange, of consumption that happens in the digital realm. Now, for this, we must understand it is in layers. The business models, the driving technologies, the social impact is crucial for anyone, whether you are a consumer or you're an entrepreneur or a policymaker or an employee navigating the 21st century. Now, I'd like you to note this, that the online economy is no longer a separate sector. It is the economy. So the online economy is not separate. No, it is the economy. It is dynamic, it is disruptive, and it is constantly evolving. Are you getting this? It is dynamic, it is disruptive, it is constantly evolving. Now, there is a new cinema that is coming out now. It's called Etiquette. It's an online cinema. So you see, even the physical cinema is even gone. Are you getting this? Netflix, Prime, and the others have come in already. Now, physical cinema is even literally gone because they are now online cinemas. So this is what the online economy is all about. Are you getting this? Now, think of the online economy as a layered structure, right? Think of it as a layered structure. Number one, the foundation, the foundational layer, which is the infrastructure. Now, this talks about the hardware protocols that make the internet possible. And what are some of these things? We talk about the ISP, the internet service providers. These are companies that provide you internet access. Then you talk about the hardware manufacturers, the makers of your routers, your servers, your fiber optic cables, and the devices. Then you talk about the software and the protocols, your operating system, the web browsers, the TCP and IP, the cloud computing infrastructure, whether it's AWS, whether it's Google Cloud or Microsoft Azure. These are the foundational layer infrastructure that makes internet possible. The ISP, the hardware, and the software protocols. Now the next is the application layer, the platforms and the services. This talks about the businesses and the tools that are built on top of that infrastructure. And here we talk about the e-commerce platforms such as Amazon, Shopify, Alibaba, eBay. Then you talk about digital marketplaces like Airbnb, Uber, Fiverr, Upwork, right? And then you talk about social media and communication. There is Meta. You know, Meta has Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. And then there is X, formerly Twitter. And then there's TikTok, there's LinkedIn. These are platforms and services that is built upon that infrastructure we talked about earlier. And then we have SaaS, software as a service. There talks about Salesforce, Slack, Zoom, Adobe Creative Cloud. And then you have the content platforms, which you have Netflix, Spotify, YouTube, Twitch. For example, we are currently using YouTube. And then we have the third, the transaction layer. This is how value is exchanged. Now, this mechanism, they facilitate the digital trade and commerce. Now you talk about digital payments, PayPal, Stripe, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Alipay, cryptocurrencies, right? And then we talk about digital banking and fintechs, the online banks, the peer-to-peer lending, the robo-advisors. To tell you how much we are into online activities, the traditional banks that we know, many people no longer use traditional banks, the UBAs, the Zenith, the First Banks. People are going into the online banks, the OPay, the PalmPay, the Kuda. And then you also have the logistics and fulfillment. You talk about the physical delivery of digital orders, FedEx, DHL, Amazon Logistics. So understanding these three layers are very key. I'll go over them again. The first layer is the foundation layer, the infrastructure, right? Which talks about the hardware and protocols that make the internet possible. The second layer is the application layer, which are the platforms and the services, the businesses and the tools that are built on the infrastructure. And then the third layer, which is the transaction layer, how the value is exchanged, the mechanism that facilitates digital trade and commerce. Now, let's break this down a bit. How do you make money online? Let me ask that question before we get into this slide. How do you make money online? Who wants to help us? How do you make money online? Most of those payments don't work in Nigeria. They do. They do. That's why we have Paystack. We have Paystack in Nigeria that works. We have Seller that works in Nigeria. There's still some other ones. I can't remember them off my head now, but I know of Paystack because I've used Paystack. I've used Paystack to receive payments from abroad for my product and service. Fantastic. Flutterwave. Yes. Flutterwave. I've been trying to recall that. Flutterwave. It's been a while I used Flutterwave. Yes. Flutterwave. In fact, for Flutterwave, they will convert the foreign currency to Naira and pay into your Naira account. They will use the exchange rate of the day to convert and pay into your Naira account. So I've used Flutterwave. I've used Paystack. Now the question I want to ask is, how do you make money online? Because I'm talking about the online economy. I'm talking about is about the value that you are rendering. So how do you make money online? And then what is value? What is value? Who wants to help me? PayPal also works in Nigeria. Thank you so much for that. PayPal works in Nigeria too. There's even that other one called Stripe. Stripe also works in Nigeria. Somebody say, how do you get remote jobs? Okay, stop arguing about whether PayPal works or PayPal doesn't work. How do you make money online? Question. Through your skills, sales, selling of skills online. Fantastic. Okay, cheaper to also work. Have a skill you can offer. Thank you so much for that. Somebody said you make value. Fantastic. Somebody say you make money through ads. Okay. How do you make money online? Somebody say content. Okay, fantastic. Somebody say ghostwriting. Okay. How do you make money online? Someone says be rendering a service. Fantastic. All of these are beautiful. Content creation. Oh, I love this comment. You earn money online by offering something that people find useful. Once people see the value in what you offer, they pay for it, and that becomes your online income. Fantastic. I love this. Thank you so much for that, Husseini Mustafa. Thank you. Somebody says by writing interesting topics. Okay, so let's get back to the conversation. Now, how do you make money online? You make money online by two ways. Two simple ways you make money online. Number one, have a product. Number two, have a service. These are the two simple ways you make money online. You have a product, you have a service. All the other examples you are listing right now, affiliate marketing, project management, writing ebooks, affiliate marketing, they fall under these two categories. Have a product, your ebooks. Have a service, whatever service you are rendering. Now, both 1 and 2, whether it's a product or a service, it must be value. And it must be value that somebody must be willing to pay for. You cannot make money online if somebody is not willing to pay for whatever it is you are offering. Whether it's a product or a service, it must be value that somebody is willing to pay for. And what is value for a person? I will tell you, value is anything that is beneficial, that is of help, and that is a solution. That is value. So whatever you are offering online, whether it's a product or it's a service, the question you should be asking is this thing value? And by asking if it is value, you are saying, is this thing beneficial? Is this thing of help? is this thing a solution? If it doesn't meet these 3 criteria, nobody will pay anything for it. One of the hardest things for people to part with is their money. How many of you have ever gone to buy something and then they swipe your card, you feel like virtue have left you? Or when you count the money from your purse or your wallet to pay, it feels like virtue have left you. One of the hardest things for people to do is to part with their money. And if people need to part with their money, they know that they are getting value in return. When they are parting with their money, they are saying that what I am getting is much more valuable to me than the money I am paying for it. Are we still together? So how do you make money online? You make money online through a product or through a service. But this product and this service must be value. It must be value. Otherwise, nobody will pay for it. You see, when people are saying, oh, come and buy for me, come and buy for me, come and buy for me, they will not buy from you if it is not value to them. Nobody will buy anything from you just because you have a fine face or because you smile all the time. No, they will only buy when it is value for them. Somebody say how you push your product, make it stand out. See, even if you push your product, even if you are doing sponsored ad, if it is not a value to the person, they will look at your ad and move away. Are you getting it? The key criteria for purchase of anything is the value that thing is offering. If the thing has no value it is offering, nobody would buy, whether it's a product or a service. Let me give you an example. Currently, a liter of petrol is over 940 naira. A liter of petrol. Now, no matter how expensive a liter of petrol gets, because of the value of petrol, people will always go and buy petrol. Have you ever seen where they are doing advert for petrol station? Have you ever seen a petrol station doing advert? How many of you have ever seen a petrol station doing advert? So, mega filling station, we sell petrol of the highest quality. Have you ever seen a petrol station doing advert? No, because they know the value they are offering. They know the value they are offering. Without you having petrol, your car will not move anywhere. Without you having petrol, your generator will not run. So it's you that will go and queue to buy fuel. They will not do advert for you. That's the same kind of value you should have. Your value should be like petrol. When your value is like that, you need little or no advert. Let me also ask, how many of you have ever seen Gary advert? You've been watching advert, you see they do advert for Gary. They do advert for rice, but they don't do advert for Gary. Why? Because Gary has its value that you will always buy Gary, whether you like it or not. Whether you're a big man or a poor man, you buy Gary. Gary don't do adverts, but Gary sell. Because people understand the value of Gary. So the same way, you must become that valuable that you need little or no adverts. Have you seen where they're advertising water? They're advertising water. Water does not do adverts. Water doesn't do adverts. Because you need water. Water knows its value, doesn't need adverts. So in the online economy, whatever you do, whether it's a product or a service, it must be valuable to the point that you need little or no advert for it. You see, sometimes those people who do trips, who sell trips on their WhatsApp status, once they open new collection, the next thing you are seeing, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Why? Because people are in demand of the product. Aquafina does advert, yes, no doubt. But come on. How many times do you buy Aquafina because of Aquafina adverts? Let's be real now. How many times do you buy Aquafina because of the advert? So I saw Aquafina advert, that's why I went to buy Aquafina. Aquafina is doing advert because there are other brands of water available. But water itself, regardless of the branding, water doesn't do adverts because you need water. Whether or not, you need water every single day. Are you getting it? So don't be deceived by Aquafina that is doing advert. Have you seen ever doing advert? Let's focus on our focus. So, how do you make money online? Products and service. And your product and service must offer value. They must offer value. And value is anything that is beneficial, that is of help, and that is a solution. Now, there are key business models of the online economy. Key business models of the online economy. Number one, there's e-commerce. Now, the reason for these key business models of the online economy is to let us know how money is made online. How money is made online. There's the e-commerce. Why you guys see about the water dot doing advert now? You get the main point I was trying to explain. Let's not start arguing that in the comment. Get the main point. Nobody actually buys water because of the water adverts. Get the point. Some brands do advert because they are in competition with other brands. The real brands that sell out with water products, they don't do adverts. Have you seen Notre Dame doing adverts? Let's get back to class. Key business models of the online economy. There's e-commerce, right? E-commerce, we talk about direct selling of physical goods and goods online. We talk about B2C, B2B, C2C. That's e-commerce, right? There's also subscription model. Let me tell you about subscription model. You, back in the day, witnessed when NEPA staff will come to your house to cut lights, to bring NEPA bill. Have you experienced that? Back in the day, NEPA staff will come to your house, they will bring NEPA bill, and then they will cut your light. How have you experienced that? Have you experienced that growing up? You see NEPA staff, they'll come to your estate, they'll cut your light. Listen to this, guys. How many of you have ever seen a DSTV staff that will come to your house? A DSTV staff or a GoTV staff that will come to your house? They don't. Why? Because the DSTV, they operate a subscription model. How many of you have ever seen an MTN staff come to your house? MTN data plan or Glow data plan, they operate a subscription model, which means you subscribe, and when your subscription is out, you have to renew your subscription. Oh, thank you for mentioning Web3. You have to renew your subscription. So there's also what is called the subscription model, where the people already know that at a particular time, they will have to renew their subscription. You see that with DSTV, you see that with GoTV, you see that with your data plan. It's a subscription model, monthly subscription. I know that it's only in Nigeria that you do monthly subscription 4 times. You know that, right? It's only in Nigeria you do monthly subscription 4 times. Right, we are using MTN. But now, NEPA has moved to subscription. So when your card runs out, nobody comes to tell you the light goes out. You have to subscribe again. But there was a time they were doing They'll bring bill to your house. You'll be dodging NEPA staff. So they moved away from that and they went to subscription model. So this time when your card runs out, you'll be the one looking for NEPA staff to buy card. You saw how they flip the script. Before, they'll be the one chasing you to pay bill. Now you are the one chasing them to buy card. They now understood the subscription model. Are you getting this? And also there's something called the freemium model. Those of you who use Spotify, you know that there's a part of Spotify that you can use for free. And they say if you want to enjoy other available things that Spotify has to offer, you have to pay. So they give you, it's called the freemium model. With the freemium model, they give you first for free, and then over time, they expect you to pay a fee. It's called freemium model. Freemium, which is free and premium. So they first give you for free. You're enjoying it for free. And then when they see that you're already hooked on it, they tell you to not subscribe. You see, even when you download Netflix or Prime, they will give you 7 days to watch for free. And after then, they expect you to subscribe. That's a freemium model. And then there's the advertising model. They offer you a free service and monetizing user attention through the ads. Like you see, Google search, Facebook, TikTok. They use the advertising model. Somebody says Snapchat will not force you to pay for premium. If not, your memories will be deleted. Exactly. You see all of these things. They give you a pass for free and they expect you to pay over time. Are you getting this? And then there's the marketplace model. It's facilitating transactions between buyers and sellers and taking a commission. For instance, Airbnb, Uber, Etsy. These are marketplace model. So you see, Uber connects you to a driver. When you pay the driver, Uber gets its commission. Somebody is saying, why can't data subscription be like that? Before a month is over, the monthly subscription has been exhausted. Now, the monthly subscription depends on how you use it. You know, you can buy units for NEPA cards and you can run it down in 1 day. It depends on your use. So technically, it's supposed to last for a month, but if your usage is very high, what's supposed to last for a month will not get to a month. So it depends on how you use it. Right? If you're not going on TikTok, you're not going on live, you are not going on those apps that really use data, your 1 month subscription will be enough. Your 1 month, if you're only doing WhatsApp, your 1 month subscription will be enough. And you're not downloading videos and, you know, do you know that when you're viewing status, it eats your data? Have you noticed that? When you're viewing status on WhatsApp, it eats your data more than when you chat. When you view status on WhatsApp, it eats more data than when you chat. But people don't know. People are always viewing status like movie. They don't know that's what's consuming their data. And they'll say their data is running out. And then there's the sharing economy on demand model. This is providing access to underutilized assets or services, such as Uber for cars, Airbnb for homes. And then there's the data brokerage, which is collecting and selling user data to third parties for marketing or analytics. These are some key business models of the online economy. But the one you take note about the most is the subscription model and the freemium model. Those are the two models that are very relevant. And then the e-commerce model. Those first three are very relevant. That is still happening every day. Subscription model, freemium model, and the e-commerce model. Are you getting this? Is this making sense? Now, the online economy has disrupted or created entirely new industries. The online economy has disrupted or created entire new industries. Number one, retail. It is now dominated by e-commerce and direct to consumers. So retail has been taken over by e-commerce. Entertainment has been taken over by streaming. Have you noticed that traditional TV is gone? Nobody watches TV anymore. You watch streaming platform on your TV now. So every modern TV now comes with Netflix, comes with YouTube. Then media and news. They are now digital news. They are now blogs. They are now social media are the primary news sources for many today. No, by retail, I mean those retail stores are now being replaced by e-commerce. So people hardly go into brick and mortar stores these days. They just order it online. Everything you want today, you can find online, including a new relationship. You can find it online. Anything you want is online. Anything you want, you can order it online and it will be delivered to you. What about finance? Finance has been disrupted by the fintechs and the DeFis. I said this earlier. People don't trust the traditional banks anymore. They rather do OPay. They rather do Kuda. They rather do all of these fintechs. Online banking, investing, insurance, and decentralized finance using blockchain. Then there's the gig economy and remote work. This is where you guys come in. Gig economy. See, I told somebody recently, I said, the era of having civil servants that will work for 25 years for one company is gone. This generation will not do that. This generation is a gig economy. They move from one gig to the next. Are you getting it? They move from one gig to the next. They are doing remote work. Gone were the days you have somebody who will be working for one company for 35 years. It's gone. It's gone. We are now in the gig economy and remote work. So right now you can be in your house and work for a company in America, work for a company in Canada, work for a company in the UK, remote work. Because we are now in the gig economy and you earn in their currency, which you now convert to Naira. Are we getting it? Education too has been disrupted. There's now what is called Etiquette. There are online courses you can take. You can even go to an online university now. There are so many digital learning tools available. It has also disrupted education. Very soon, you will not need to walk into any physical campus anymore. Very soon. Are we getting this? This is how much the online economy has disrupted so many industries. Healthcare has also been disrupted. There's now what is called telemedicine. There's health tracking apps now and online pharmaceutical services. You can talk to a doctor now online. You don't need to walk into any consulting room anymore. This is how the online economy is disrupting entire industries. Is it advertising? Advertising has also been disrupted. There's a digital duopoly of Google and Meta, with pragmatic advertising automating ads buying. You know, sometimes I tell people that you guys have no idea how powerful Mark Zuckerberg is. He has Instagram, he has WhatsApp, he has Facebook. If he turn off those 3 apps, the world will be in darkness. The world will be in darkness if you turn off those 3 apps: Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook. Just turn it off for one day. People will think that rapture has taken place. I swear, people will think that rapture has taken place. So the online economy has disrupted and created entire new industries. Before now, there was nothing like the gig economy. But now the gig economy has come to stay. Before now, there was no remote work. Now remote work is the order of the day. So people don't see, even physical work now, people are asking, can I do remote? Can I work from home instead of coming to your office? Go to Lagos. People do a lot of remote work in Lagos now. Right? In fact, for some offices, they don't work 5 days a week anymore in some offices in Lagos. They work 3 days in, 2 days remote. 3 days in, 2 days remote. Somebody said darkness. They have other plans. That's why people are installing solar facilities. Because they work remote. Why? Because this is the online economy and it has come to stay. It has come to stay. Now, by strategically engaging with online economy, you are not just making some extra cash. You are building a resilient career portfolio that will make you recession-proof and highly valuable in the modern job market. In fact, one of the questions that you'll be asked in your interviews these days is, can you work remotely? Because as long as you can get the job done remotely, we don't want to see you physically. We don't see you physically. And people say, okay, what if you don't deliver on the job? Remote work are always contract. Nobody gives you remote work for 1 year. It's always contract. Every month, you don't meet up your quota by the month, it's over. It's over. Remote work are always monthly contracts. They don't give you a year contract. No. The highest you may get is 6 months. And then when you don't meet up your quota, they terminate the contract. It's remote. Nobody has time to waste. It's not like your regular job that, oh, whether you deliver or not, you are still there. No, remote don't spare anyone. You're not delivering, you're shown the exit door. It's as simple as that. They don't have time to waste. It's remote. There are other people online who are willing to pick up your responsibility. Are you getting this? Is this making sense? So, by strategically engaging with the online economy, you are making yourself some extra cash, which is good, but then you are also preparing and building yourself for a resilient career portfolio that will make you recession-proof and highly valuable in a modern job market. The modern job market is the gig economy. It's the gig economy. I'm moving from one gig to the next. Let me tell you, civil service ended in the year 2000. Nobody's going to do civil service anymore. Work in one company for 25 years. That's gone. That's gone. Because people are embracing online economy. People are embracing the gig economy. People are embracing remote work. At least with remote work, you don't have to be facing office politics. You don't have to face office shenanigans. You do your work, you report on your tax, you close your laptop, you are done for the day. Are we getting this? Is this making sense? So this is what the online economy is about, and why you must position yourself to be relevant in this online economy. Because this is the world that we live in today. We no longer go online. We live online. We live online. And if you don't position yourself for this, you'll be preparing for the past. Are you getting this? You should be preparing for the future, not for the past. Because the future is online economy. The future is remote work. The future is gig economy. And that's the future we are in already. Are we getting this? Is this making sense? Let's make progress. Now, the online economy enhances your opportunities. It doesn't necessarily replace the foundational knowledge from your degree. Use it to gain practical experience that makes your resume stand out, which means your degree still matters. Are you getting this? Your degree that you're going to get when you graduate, it still matters. Even though there's the online economy, it enhances your opportunities, but it does not replace the foundational knowledge from your degree. Use it to gain practical experience that makes your resume stand out. Your degree still matters. Balance is key. Don't let the side hustle destroy your academic performance or mental health. Start small, think big, grow fast. Are you getting this? Don't let your side hustle destroy your academic performance or your mental health. Start small, think big, and grow fast. And beware of get-rich-quick schemes. If it is too good to be true, you know what it is. If it is too good to be true, you already know what it is. Are we still together? Is this making sense for us? Are we learning something? So far, we have just 181 persons in class, which means over 800 persons are not here today. Let's make progress. What are the benefits of the digital economy? Digital economy, there is transparency, it expands business opportunities, it creates new jobs, it improves public services, there's the rise in e-commerce, there's the digital delivery of goods and services. These are some of the benefits of digital economy. Now, there are some pillars we need to look at. The acquisition and monetization. Your goal is to learn a high demand digital native skill that can sell immediately. Are you getting this? Your goal is to learn a high demand digitally native skills that can sell immediately, which means you must learn marketable skills and then you must monetize your skills immediately. You must have skills that are marketable and then you must learn to monetize those skills. Digital marketing, for instance, SEO, social media management, especially TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, email marketing, and running of paid ads on Google or Facebook. Why is this important? Because every business needs this. So this is a high demand digital native skill when you understand digital marketing. Because businesses need digital marketing because we are now online. Content creation, whether it's writing, video editing, graphics designing, whether you're using Canva, Figma, or Adobe, and podcasting. Why? Because content is the fuel for the digital economy. That's why almost everybody now is a content creator. Everybody has ring lights. Everybody has pin mic. Everybody have camera. Why? Everybody's creating content. Because content is the fuel for this online economy. Content is what will get people's attention. Because when you can get people's attention, you can get people's money. Because that's why they say attention is the new currency. Attention. When people pay, they pay attention. Do you get that? When people pay, they pay attention. And then there's technical skills. Basic web development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, data analysis, whether it's Excel, Google Sheet, or basic Python, and AI prompt engineering. Why? Because these are high value and can be learned for free. And then there are soft skills, digitally translated, whether it's communication for clients management, whether it's project management, using tools like Trello or Asana, and critical thinking. So you see, there's still soft skills you need in the digital economy. Are we getting this? Now you must learn to monetize your skill immediately. Freelancing. Offer new skills on a platform like Upwork, Fiverr, and People Per Hour. You can start small. You do a few low-paid jobs to get reviews and build your portfolio, and then you can niche down. Instead of saying a social media manager, be a social media manager for eco-friendly beauty brands. You can now niche down. To monetize your skills, there is gig work, which means you use platforms like TaxRabbit for physical tax or Fiverr for quick digital tax. For example, I will create 3 social media graphics for $20. Gig work. When you are done with that, you move to the next. Then there's micro consulting. You offer a 30 minutes coaching call on a specific topic you know very well, e.g., how you can set up your first Shopify store on a platform like charity.fm or even via your own LinkedIn. Micro consulting. Now, what are some of the elements of the digital economy? There's social media, there's digital entertainment, there's sharing economy, there's digital marketing, there's digital payments, there's artificial intelligence, there's e-commerce, there's remote work. Are we getting this? Now, the pillar 2, the asset-based approach. This is about creating digital assets that can generate passive or semi-passive income and build your authority. Let me tell you this, guys. It takes a lot of active work for you to earn passive income. Please write that down. Never forget it. It takes a lot of active work for you to earn passive income. Can a lot of people say, oh, they want to earn passive income. They want to earn passive income. See, it takes a lot of active work for you to earn passive income. So you can start a niche website or blog, which means you choose a topic you are genuinely passionate and knowledgeable about, and you discuss about it. For instance, personal finance for students, reviewing productivity apps, all of those things. You can monetize through affiliate marketing. You can monetize through affiliate marketing. You recommend products and earn a commission on sales. You can monetize through display ads. Once you have steady traffic, you can use Google AdSense or higher paying network. Or you can become a content creator and you don't need millions of followers to be successful. There are faceless YouTube channels these days. You can create tutorials, deep dive explanation, or reviews in your field of study. Now, let me tell you something about people who do faceless YouTube channels. You know, as much as that looks cool, let me tell you the disadvantage of that. The disadvantage of that is this. At the point we are in now, people would rather do things with human beings than do things with AI. So if you are teaching on YouTube and you are using AI to do the teaching, people would not want to buy those courses because they feel it's AI created. People still value human experience than AI experience. Are you getting this? Because I see a lot of people doing YouTube videos with AI and posting it. It's cool. You may get traffic, you may get likes. But at the end of the day, when you want to start converting those things to what people can pay for, they won't pay for it because they will feel it's AI. Whether we like it or not, we are getting back to where people now value human experience, human error than AI. Are we together? I just want to mention that, right? You can do YouTube. You create tutorials, deep dive explanation, or reviews in your field of study. TikTok and Instagram, you can create shorts, valuable videos that solve a specific problem. And then you can do newsletters, Substack or Beehive. You can write a weekly newsletter on a niche topic. Now, this builds a direct owned audience. I think people do that a lot on LinkedIn. They have Substack, where they share articles on LinkedIn. People also share articles on Medium. Are we still together? Now, there is the digital products that you can sell. Now, this is the holy grail, because when you create one digital product, you can sell it to eternity. I have ebooks I created since 2020. I still sell those ebooks. I have short courses I created years ago. I still sell those short courses. That's the beauty of a digital product. You can sell it forever. You create it once and you sell it for your whole lifetime. You can sell templates, Notion templates, CV resume templates, presentation slide templates. You can sell templates. You can sell ebooks and guides. The ultimate guide to landing your first client. You can sell online courses. You can package your knowledge on platforms like Teachable or Podia. And you can sell stock photography or videography. If you have a good phone or camera, you can sell your photos on Shutterstock or Adobe Stock. Yeah, the same business YouTube channel claim they make 20K. Fantastic. It's their claim. I've not verified that claim. But what I'm telling you is that if you really want to build something that will outlive you, don't do it faceless. Put your face there, because people will prefer human interaction than AI. Yes, at this point, it looks like AI is taking everything. We'll get to the point where people are returning back to humanity. You see, very soon you'll be made to make a choice between an AI doctor or a human doctor that you want to see. Are you getting this? Very soon you'll be made to make a choice between an AI server in your restaurant or a human server in the restaurant. That's what we're getting to. Even when you call customer service, they will ask you, do you want to talk to a human agent or an AI agent? Very soon. Now, the digital economy is characterized as the economic activity that is generated by billions of daily online interaction between individuals, businesses, devices, data, and operation. Yeah, somebody says, will all of these skills not be made obsolete by AI? What's the use of learning graphic design or coding now, or even writing a blog when an AI prompt can replace all that work? Fantastic. And let me tell you this. What is written by AI and what is written by human are different. They are always different. If you are smart, you will know what AI wrote and what a human being wrote. They are not the same. We will get to the point where we begin to value human error again. Even if AI designs a graphic for you, it's not helping your creativity. That's why I say that we have a lot of dull people today. We have smartphones, but dull people. I always say this. We are a generation of smartphones, yet dull people. Why? Because AI is replacing your thinking. Somebody said they're already using customer service, AI as customer service in OPay. I told you. I don't use OPay, so I'm not aware of that, but somebody just confirmed that. AI is stopping you from thinking. So if you're a graphic designer, still design your graphics with your head. Think through your design. Don't use AI. Don't use AI. AI is robbing you of your intelligence. Even when you're creating slides, don't use AI to create the slide. Think through, create your slide yourself. It's helping your learning. It's helping your critical thinking. We can clearly use AI to gain more knowledge rather than limiting ourselves. Okay, continue. Time will tell. Very true. Thank you for this, Mark John. AI's work are mostly generic. The census shows that out of 100 AI work done, 78% of them are bias based on the data set and that the AI was trained with. So human effort and errors are still needed. Thank you so much. There's no imagination with AI. AI poem come with zero emotions. Exactly. This is what we are telling us. This is what we are trying to communicate to you, so you understand that yes, you should use AI to complement, not to replace. To complement your thinking, not to replace it. A word they say is enough for the wise. Somebody says AI is already taking the work meant for humans, and getting the right audience when we attain these skills is the problem. Before someone gets a breakthrough, it will take months or even years. Let me tell you this, guys. See, the world is over 8.5 billion people. 8.5 billion people are not your audience. Are you getting this? Keep building. Your audience will come. Noah built the ark. The animals came. Keep building. Keep building. Your audience will come. Your human audience will come. Keep building. Somebody said, do I support AI or I'm against it? I'm neither for or against. I'm only saying you use your brain. Are you getting this? I'm not against or for. I'm saying use your brain. I use AI too, but I use my brain more. Are you getting this? Don't let AI replace your thinking. Use it to complement it. Use it to complement your thinking, not replace it. Every little thing you just type prompt. Think before you prompt. Think. Before you prompt your AI, think. AI is doing more harm than good. No cap. I've said it and I'll still say it. It's doing more harm than good because people are no longer thinking. Every little thing is prompt. Every little thing is prompt. Think. If you didn't have AI, you used to think. Let me tell you how bad this is. Remember those days when you used to use calculator? Before calculator came, you used to do your multiplication table by yourself. You used to think. The moment calculator came, you no longer was thinking anymore. That's what AI is now. AI is now that calculator that you used to replace multiplication table back in the day. A word is enough for the wise. Let's make progress into this class. Now, where to learn for free and at low cost? YouTube is the world's largest free university for practical skills. There's nothing you cannot search on YouTube to find. Somebody has taught something on it, or an AI have done something on it on YouTube. Then there's Coursera and edX, where you can audit courses from top universities for free and then pay for the certificate. And then there's the Google Digital Garage or HubSpot Academy, where there are free certifications in marketing and analytics. And then there's a free code camp for coding skills. So there's so many places you can learn for free and low cost. The question is, are you willing to learn? Machines are learning, that's why it's called machine learning. The question is, are you learning? So that's that for the online economy. Do you understand it? Do you learn something from it? Let's make progress now to social media etiquette, or what is called Netiquette. Now, social media etiquette or Netiquette has evolved from a simple set of do's and don'ts into a complex and essential form of digital literacy. In today's world, your online conduct can impact your relationship, your career, and your personal reputation. Are we getting this? Social media etiquette or netiquette. It has evolved from a simple set of do's and don'ts into a complex and essential form of digital literacy. In today's world, your online conduct, how you behave online, can impact your relationships, your career, and your personal reputation. There was a guy a few years back who got a job with Zenith Bank. But guess what? After a while, before he resumed eventually, it was discovered that 5 years ago, he made a tweet talking badly about Zenith Bank 5 years ago. So they pulled out that tweet, and based on that tweet, he lost the job for something he said 5 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, the internet never forgets. Some of you that have posted your nude picture online. Hey, please, as you are in this class, if you can share your screen, just go on Google, type your full name and press search. What would you see? Go on Google now, type your full name, press search. What will come up? And then click on pictures. Click on pictures and see what will come out. If there's one thing you must remember, the internet never forgets. How many of you see that sometimes when Facebook will show you your 1 year ago picture, your 2 years ago picture, you'll be saying, look at me 2 years ago. I really do not have sense. That's 2 years ago. Imagine the things you have been posting. In fact, a lot of people here, since 2010, you have a social media footprint since 2010. Many of people in this class now, you have social media footprint since 2010. Because many of you are, you both came into the internet, you were born into the internet world. So from your birth, you already have a social media account for you. So you have footprint that you have forgotten about many years ago that is there. That's why I tell people from time to time, go and audit your socials. Go back and delete some things that you know will come back to haunt you. Delete them. Delete them. You have a lot of data footprints that you have left and you have forgotten, but the internet never forgets. This is why you must understand social media etiquette, what to do online and what not to do online. You saw what was trending recently, Wike and the security officer. You saw that was trending. If you go and make stupid comments in those things, tomorrow, when they search your name, your comment will come out. People that have no social media footprint, they are good. Some people who are not on any social media, they have no social media footprint. You think they don't have sense? Some people not on any social media. There are people that are not even on WhatsApp. They are on regular normal call, normal text. They don't want to have any social media footprint. Somebody said what I got you, I was laughing. Somebody said I did not see myself. Wahala. Wahala. Type your real name. How will you see yourself with Nikki Zekiri? Type your real name. Your real name. Osunobu Imatitikwa. Your real name. Somebody said, like, what happened to the owner of Paystack? Exactly. No, search yourself so you can know. Just search yourself. It will help you. I do that for myself from time to time. I just type my name, Osayi Alex. I'll search it. Search yourself. It will help you to see what people will find about you online. If it's something you will be proud of. Now, there are the core principles, the foundation of good etiquette. What are the core principles, the foundation of good etiquette? Obasi, great. You came here for attendance. You came late, so they've taken attendance. You came late. You came late. There's what is called the grandmother rule. Some people are still displaying gutter behavior. They have not learned. In fact, I literally used the internet yesterday to find out the meaning of gutter behavior. Gutter behavior is actually a real thing. Let me just type it out, what it means. I shared it with my boys community. By the way, if you want to join our boys community, let me know. We'll send you the link so you can join the boys community. Only boys alone. Girls are not needed. Only boys. I think I should extend it to Legacy Campus. Only boys community. Where we have our time, we talk, we gist, we have boys time. Only boys community. This is what gutter behavior means. I will send Mark TikTok the link to share for those who want to join the boys community. Gutter behavior refers to action, language, or attitude that are considered rude, vulgar, immoral, or deeply lacking in class and decency. This is what it means to have a gutter behavior. So AI recognize gutter behavior. No, girls are not needed. We have not created the ones for girls yet, only the ones for boys. We are working with boys alone for now. Now I will send the link to Legacy Campus. Only boys alone. Right? Now let's get back to social media etiquette. Let's not be distracted. We are running out of time. There's what is called the grandmother rule. Is this making sense, guys? Are you learning something this morning or this afternoon now? The grandmother rule. Never post anything you wouldn't be comfortable with your grandmother, a future employer, or your worst enemy seeing. The internet is permanent. Remember, I told you the internet never forgets. The internet is permanent. There was a Miss America who won Miss America contest. They went to bring her high school pictures where she was drinking with her friends. They went to bring a high school picture, a secondary school picture, where she was drinking at their prom to disqualify her from being crowned Miss America. So never post anything that your grandmother will not be comfortable with, that your future employer will not be comfortable with, or your worst enemy seeing, because they will carry it as ammunition to shoot you. That way, I will drop the link for the Max Talk. Will drop the link for the all boys community. Only boys. Remember this: you are what you post. Jesus said, "By their fruit you shall know them." In the world today, by your post we shall know you. You know that there's always one contact that everybody has that is always posting spoil. How do you know there's one contact like that on your WhatsApp? The person, whether it's a boy or a girl, is always posting spoil. There's always one contact like that doesn't have sense. Only that contact will post nude videos. Only that contact will post different things, just posting spoil. Because you are what you post. Your social media profile are an extension of your personal brand. They form a digital first impression of you. Your social media, they form a digital first impression of you. And remember, context is king. What is inappropriate in a private WhatsApp group is not appropriate for a public LinkedIn. Always consider the platform and your audience. Are you getting this? What may be appropriate in a WhatsApp group, it is not appropriate in your LinkedIn. Understand the context. LinkedIn is a professional platform for professionals. Are we getting this? Then listen more than you speak. Social media is about engagement, not just broadcasting. Spend time reading and understanding before you jump into the conversation. Are you getting this? Listen more before you speak. Then assume good faith. Don't be naive. Not every negative comment is a personal attack, but know how to identify and disengage from genuine bad actors. See, don't deceive yourself and say it's small picking sense. So the internet does not recognize small picking sense. It has tagged you with it. And please, people that tag you without your permission, block them. Because they're tagging you to their stupidity. Somebody say, what about cruise? What about meme? Okay, if your life is a cruise, continue to post cruise and meme. Are we getting this? So understand the core principles, the foundation of good etiquette. Remember the grandmother rule. Remember that you are what you post. Remember that context is king. Remember that you should listen more than you speak. And remember to never assume. Assume good faith, but don't be naive. Now, there are platform-specific etiquette. There are certain platforms that have certain etiquette. For example, LinkedIn is a professional conference hall. Right? So you keep the context professional on LinkedIn. Facebook is a community center and family reunion. So the audience awareness is different. Are we getting this? Somebody say, why is it that negativity gets more engagement? Yes, because negativity sells. Negativity sells. Somebody calls it rage bait. Yes, it sells. That's why. Instagram is an art gallery and personal diary. So you can curate your feed on Instagram. X is for the crowded, fast-paced newsroom. If you don't have conscience, if you don't have big heart, don't go on X. So they can give you depression. They can make you suicidal. If you don't have a strong heart, don't be on X. X is not for the weak. X is not for the weak. They can make you become suicidal. They can make you get into depression on X. It looks like the most unhappy people in the world are on X. They talk anyhow. They attack anyhow. They have no joy on X. No joy. TikTok, the unfiltered party. Right? But regardless of the platform that you use, you must learn to be respectful, be cautious, and be professional, regardless of the platform that you are using. The key is that you must be respectful, you must be cautious, you must be professional, regardless of the platform that you choose to use. Are we together? This is what is most important. Regardless of the platform that you are using, you must be respectful, you must be cautious, and you must be professional. Not because of the people, but because of you. Because your social media is a reflection of you. People may never get to meet you in person, but they'll meet you through your social media. So it should be the best reflection of you in the online economy. Are we together? It should be the best reflection of you in the online economy. I've met amazing clients that I've worked with from online. Amazing clients from different parts of the world I've worked with online. Because your social media is a reflection of you, be respectful, be cautious, be professional. Don't get into keypad battle. Don't use your professional account to be fighting in comment section. Don't do that, because you have no idea who may have screenshot your comment. Are you getting this? You have no idea who may have screenshot your comment. Don't use your personal page to be fighting in comment section. How do you navigate modern day minefields? Politics and controversial topics. Avoid them. Avoid them. Think before you post. When it comes to politics and controversial topics, think before you post. Engage respectfully. Know when to log off. Know when to log off. Relationship etiquette. The soft launch. Don't air your dirty linen in public. Tagging and checking in. Always ask your friends before you tag them or post. Even if you snap the picture together, ask them first before you tag them. Some people don't like to be tagged. Some people don't like to collaborate. Ask first before you tag or collaborate. The professional line. Friending bosses and colleagues. When you start working, does not mean you should go and follow your boss on Instagram or on TikTok. Keep it professional. Because if your boss follows you on TikTok or Instagram, your boss will be seeing your personal life. And they'll be wondering why they are attacking you in the office. Because you gave them access to your personal life. Like they say, your work or your job is not your family. Do your work, earn your salary, go home. Are you getting this? Do your work, earn your salary, go home. Your colleagues are not your family members. They are not your friends either. Calling in sick professionally. Never post about your sick day. You call in sick, but you're posting that day. You went out, but you called in sick at work. You called in sick at work, but they say you going to the movies, and you post that you went to the movies. Keep it professional always. And see, those of you that think you are doing faceless public socials, let me tell you, do you know that your IP address can be tracked? So who's using that IP address? So it's not faceless. Your real identification online is your IP address, not your username. It's your IP address. Even when you use VPN, they still see the IP address you are using. So be thinking, oh, it's username. No, it's not username. It's your IP address that they track, not your username. Are we getting this? Handling conflict and criticism. Pause before responding. Never reply in anger. Take a breath. Don't take criticism online. Don't take conflicts online. Also know how to apologize. Remember, the block button is your friend. The block button was created for a reason. It's your friend. Know when to use it. Know when to use it. Are you getting this? Know when to use the block button. And then what about death and grief? Grief complaining. That's grief complaining. Offer condolences simply and sincerely. I'm sorry for your loss, thinking of you and your family. Don't be the first to announce a death unless you are the immediate family member. Don't post graphic details or make it a tragedy about yourself. Respect the family's grief and grieve privately. Are you getting this? If somebody does not tell you to share their grief, don't post it. Don't cry more than you bereave. If they not tell you that you can post it, don't post it. It's basic social media etiquette. Wait for them to post it first before you can post it or you can reshare. Don't be the first to post it. Say, no, I just want to show that I care. You don't care. If you care, you will wait. You wait. Are we getting this? And then understand the algorithm and you. Don't feed the trolls. Engagement tells the algorithm what to show you. Have you noticed that it's the things that you like on social media that you keep seeing more of? Have you noticed it? The things you engage with on social media, you keep seeing more of them on your feeds. The algorithm, you are teaching the algorithm what it should be showing to you. So when you engage in all of those comments, even as much as when you like a post, you are telling the algorithm, I want to see more of this. Are you getting this? Be wary of outrage bait. Headlines designed to make you angry are often for marketing. Read the full article before commenting or sharing. Some people will not just read, they'll just pick the headline and then they comment. Have sense. Understand social media etiquette. That's not a way to behave. If you are doing that, that is gutter behavior. That is gutter behavior. Are we getting this? Is this making sense? Now, the golden rule summaries. Pause and proofread. Typos and autocorrect can change your message entirely. How many of you have seen that sometimes you're typing something and autocorrect will change what you're typing? How many have experienced that? Are you getting this? Pause and proofread. Typo and autocorrect can change your message entirely. Also, credit your source. I post videos on my Instagram. I'll say video credits. I'll credit the source where I got the video. Credit your source. Never repost acts, photos, or ideas without permission. And clear credit to the creator. Credit your source. It takes nothing away from you to credit the source. I didn't make the video. I'll credit the source. There's a video I have on my Instagram that has 3.7 million views. The owner of the video has 2.5 million views. The real owner of the video has 2.5 million views. But I credited the source of the video. I pinned it on my Instagram. It has 3.7 million views. That video was trending on my Instagram for close to 5 days. With comments and like. But I credited the source of the video. The real owner of the video has 2.5 million views. Are we getting this? Credit your source. And then be human. Behind every profile is a real person with a real feeling. Communicate with empathy. Behind the screen is a human being, not an AI. It's a human being. So communicate with empathy. Don't fall for rage bait. Remember, it's a communication, not a monologue. Ask questions, respond to comments, and engage with your community. So anybody who comments on my post, I share it again on my story because I don't make comments. I stopped making comments over a year ago, so I don't make comments. The same way I don't post status. I stopped posting status over 2 years ago. But I look for ways to still engage the people who make comments on my post. I will share it on their story. It shows on their DM. It shows on my story. And I also go to DM sometimes to tell them thank you. When in doubt, don't post. If you have a single doubt about a post, it is better to wait or not post it at all. When in doubt, don't post. Because the internet never forgets. Are we together? So let's take questions. Let's take questions, guys. We have 20 more minutes before we wrap up from today's class. Have you learned something today on the online economy and the social media etiquette? Have you learned something? Let's take questions, guys. Let's take your questions. So today in class, we have only 220 persons. So that tells us that some people did not show up, which is good. No one, we move. And those of you who showed up, how was the class for you? Let's take questions. Let's take feedback. Even if you don't have a question, you can share your feedback, what you learned, what stood out for you. Let's take feedback. We still have 20 more minutes before we call it a wrap for today. Someone said I've learned a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for that. Let's take feedback. Let's take questions. We have 229 persons in class today at this time. Thank you so much for the sessions. Thank you. It was a good lecture. Thank you. It was a wonderful session. Thank you. If in doubt, don't post. Yes. The class is more than I expected. It's always like this. It's always like this. Thank you for being present today, sir. You learned some new things. Okay, let's take some questions. Yeah, what you post will come back to haunt you. So true. So true. The internet never forgets. The internet never forgets. Never forgets. I told you about the Zenith guy, the guy who lost his Zenith bank job because of what he posted on Twitter 5 years ago. The internet never forgets. So how do we post our opinions without coming off as respectful to others' opinions? Simple. Remember I said 3 key things to do when you're posting. You must be professional, respectful, and cautious. This is how you post your opinion, in a respectful way, in a cautious way, and in a professional way, because the internet never forgets. Never forget. How do you suggest we air our mind concerning certain topics like feminism or racism? Because these topics are quite aggravating topics. So how do you talk about it? Now, I tell people this. Instead of airing your mind about this topic, set how you feel the topic should be in a respectful way, in a cautious way, and in a professional way. Don't go back and forth with people. And if you really want to air your mind on topics like this, create a blog and start posting about it. Create a blog about it. But don't drag anybody in comment section. That would be the most unwise thing to do. Somebody says, how can we separate personal life from school or professional life on social media? See, you have one life. Whether it's school, whether it's personal life, whether it's professional life, it's one life. Post the things that you know you'll be proud of. Right? You don't have to post everything about your life on social media. There are things that should be private to you. Not everything has to be online. See, you must get to that point where you're comfortable not posting about yourself online. Are you getting this? You don't need to impress anybody online. I say it all the time. Other people are succeeding does not mean you are failing. Are you getting this? Others are succeeding does not mean that you are failing. So resist the urge to shalaye, to show off. Resist the urge. Maintain your life. Whether you want to talk about schooling, post about it. When you get a job, post about it. But be professional, be cautious, and respectful. That is the bottom line. Social media doesn't need to know whether you ate rice, or you went on a vacation, or you went to the Bahamas, or you just bought a private jet. Social media does not need to know. Stop seeking social media validation. Even your birthday, there's no way to say that you must post your birthday on social media. There's no way stated that you must post your birthday. It's your birthday, it's not social media birthday, it's your birthday. Are you getting this? Free yourself from the need to show off. Are we still together? Somebody says, sir, you said we are a reflection of what we post. Aside giving out value, what else can we post? Value again. Don't go and be twerking bomb bomb. There was one post I saw yesterday of a girl who said she was a 400 level medicine student in BIU. Her breast was here. Her gown was exposed. I said, this cannot be a BIU student now. This cannot be a BIU student. That is 400 level medical student based outside university. I said, this is not BIU student. And I've told the BIU medicine faculty people, if people don't go and report that girl's account, you are just doing yourself a disservice. Because how could she come and lie and say she's in your faculty and you are keeping quiet? People are keeping quiet. I shared the video with their medical association president. I would have shared the video there, but it's not a good video I want to put out there. Are we getting this? Post value. If you don't have value to post, don't post. Because the internet never forgets. Don't go and be putting twerking videos or bomb or showing your breast. Don't post those kind of things. You know, now people are getting naked when they are doing Get Ready With Me. Have you seen the new phase of Get Ready With Me videos? People are literally naked in Get Ready With Me video. Somebody says posting memes is a way of adding value and spreading happiness. Yes, if the meme that you're posting is curated. I post memes, but it's curated. You can learn from it. Everything I post funny content, but you can learn from it. Are you getting this? How does respecting people's personal space show good etiquette? Because it's their personal space. Respect it. If they don't tell you to post, I once lost a client I worked with. She came in from the US, the mature woman. She has a family. She came in with a family from the US, and I went to our family, our home in Abuja. We went to have conversations because she was planning a program. The program held in Abuja, and she specifically instructed that I don't post any of the pictures that was taken in our home. I was way younger then. I was too excited working with a client from abroad and all of that. And then I went to make a post. I posted on my status or so. And then she saw it. And she called me. And that was the end of that relationship till tomorrow. That was the end. That was the end of that relationship till tomorrow. I didn't do anything bad. Other than that, she told me not to make a post, and I made the post. So she said, no, since I cannot listen, that's it. I lost that relationship based on that. So respect people's personal space. If they tell you don't post it, don't post it. If they tell you don't post it, don't post it. I was with the Israeli ambassador all throughout the period he was in Nigeria, in Edo State. I didn't make any post because the instruction was not to post anything till he has gone back. Even till today, I have a personal picture with him. I still did not make the post. Because there are some things that are just for you. It's not for social media. You are the one that know you are making progress. It's not social media that will validate your progress. Are we getting this? Somebody says, how do you handle negative comments or criticism on social media? Ignore. Ignore. Because see, whatever you reply, they will reply again. So ignore. Scripture says, where there is no wood, the fire will go out. Are you getting this? Where there is no wood, the fire will go out. So when you see criticism and negative comments, ignore them. Because the moment you reply, you are giving them more wood for fire. So ignore. How can you balance being a music artist and a student at the same time? Music artists, just wait and graduate. You are in final year, you will soon graduate. Just graduate, then face the music. That's what I will tell you. Just graduate and face the music. You are in final year, first semester. You soon write first semester exam. The second semester will be done. Just graduate and then face music squarely. What are trusted platforms where beginners like me can start earning online? Number two, is there a line between being authentic online and oversharing? Platforms where you can begin to earn online, they're basic platforms. Do your research, right? Do your research. But like I say, it's not about the platform. It's about the value. It's the value that you are giving that people will pay for, right? I've never made anything from WhatsApp. That's why I don't do anything on WhatsApp. I've made so much from Instagram. I literally built my coaching business on Instagram. I do my coaching business on WhatsApp. So it's not the platform, it's the value you are bringing. It's the value you are offering that people are paying for. And then number two, is there a line between being authentic and oversharing? See this, guys. You are being authentic doesn't mean you tell everything about yourself. Having no tendency means you tell everything about yourself. Oversharing is not good. It will come back to haunt you. It will come back to haunt you. I know what I'm saying. It will come back to haunt you. The internet does not need to know every detail of your life. The internet doesn't need to know. Some things are confidential, not opendential. Did you get that? Some things are confidential, not opendential. Yeah, a lot of people seek social media validation. It's not called for. It's so uncalled for, please. Please. You love to learn from me personally. Send me a DM. Let's connect. By the way, you guys should follow Mr. Upgrade Global on YouTube. That's where you get to learn the things that I share. I share a lot on YouTube every Friday and every Sunday. You can get to learn from that. I have a podcast with over 20 million plays. You can get to learn from that. I have over 196 episodes of my podcast. You can get to learn from that, right? I probably will share the link on the general group chat where you can get my works. I'll share it on the general group chat since you asked. I'll share it. I normally don't share it because I strongly believe do not cast pears among swine. Yeah, but I'll share it since you asked. Somebody says, can we, sir, we can't control the way people behave, even if they choose to be in BIU. BIU may change most of us, but not all of us. See, the goal is not to change, the goal is just to change you. Goodness. If you are the only person that is changed, BIU has tried. In fact, if you are the only person that learned from this, LSA has tried. Because it takes one person to make change begin. Scripture says about Gideon that as one man, you defeat the Midianites. I was telling somebody the other day, I said Gideon did not need the 300 men. Because when the angel spoke to Gideon, he told Gideon, as one man, you will defeat the Midianites. So if it's only you that get changed because of this session, we give glory to God. We give glory to God. Somebody says, I should throw more light on the music artist question. Why did I say you should graduate first? First, you're already in final year, right? For now, get the certificate, even though you will not use it. I say this to people, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Right? Neto C is the MC with an MSc. That's what he calls himself because he has a master's degree. So get your BSc first. Then go and chase the music the way you want to chase it. Otherwise, you may be chasing music and then you end up being a dropout or you graduate with a pass. In the university, you either finish with a first class, a second class upper, a second class lower, a third class, a pass, or certificate of attendance. So just graduate and then go and do the music. You have less than 6 months to graduate. Just graduate and go and do the music. You have done 3 years or 4 years already. Just graduate in 6 months and go and do music fully. I will support your music. I will push your Spotify link. But just graduate, please. So what do you do in cases where you have people that don't like you at your office space? Focus on your job. That's why I said, do your work, earn your salary, and go home. Your colleagues are not your friend. They're not your family members. Focus on your job. Just focus on your job. Thank you so much. I'm a changed man. I know who I am. BIE taught me that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the insightful share, sir. I always thought tagging people even without their consent is a way of giving them credits. But this session gave me a whole new perspective. No, thank you so much for that. Ask them before you tag them. Right? Ask them before you tag them. Some people have blocked you because of that and they didn't tell you. They blocked you, not be able to tag them again. They didn't tell you. They just block you because not every time people put up with gutter behavior. Are we getting this? People don't like you in your office place, they'll sabotage you, and then what happens next? See, when you get into the office place, you understand office politics. But the best I will tell you is focus on your work, deliver your role excellently, and all of these things will not work. They conspired against Daniel. Were they not the ones that the lions ate? Relax. Focus on your work. This will be the last question. How can we balance freedom of expression with maintaining professionalism online? Let your freedom of expression still be in line with value. Whatever you do, let it be value. Whatever you do, let it be value. Let it be value. I have made a comment on a post on Instagram, and I've gotten over 400 followers instantly from that comment. I've made a comment on Instagram. I've gotten over 5,000 likes on the comment and over 1,000 comments on the comment. Let it be value. That's how you best express your freedom of expression. Let it be value. And value helps you to be respectful, cautious, and professional while you make those comments. Social media pushes your hand to the people in your offices because you have liked their post before. That's why. It's because you have liked their post before. That's why they are pushing it to you. So guys, let's make comments in the comment section how the session was for us. Just type in the comment how the session was for you so that we can just take that as we take our closing song. Once again, thank you so much. I'll see you guys on Friday next week for our presentation, for our session on effective communication and presentation. So before we go, just type in the comment how this session was for you. Was it exciting? Was it interesting? Was it educative? Just type in the comment how the session was for you before we go. Remember, I love BIU because it is where I met you. So see you next Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We'll be talking about effective communication and presentation. So guys, thank you so much for joining. See you on Friday. Let's know in the comments how the session was for you. I'll put that in the screen while we play the closing song.
Here's your voice till you take over the world.
We'll keep the fire burning through the dark. I go there by your side.
When you're looking for a hero, I'll stand by you like a shadow.
But keep the fire burning through the dark. I go there by your side. It's not over, it only just began. You've come closer than you've ever been.
Take your chances, it won't hurt to try. No need to worry, I'll go there by your side. Till the world hears your voice, till you take over the world. I will carry on my time for every load. I'll go there by your side. When you're looking for a hero, I'll stand by you like a shadow. I will carry on my time for every load. I'll go there by your side.
You're not there yet, but you're on the way. I day with you, I don't go forget you.
No matter where you come from, we go there like one tribe. Oh.